Well, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I still haven't put my rings on since Rio. Anyway, how the devil are you? I'm very good. So tomorrow morning, I'm driving up to Nottingham. Um, Funds are quite low after Rio, and so there's no security, and the police know this. And you can imagine, oh my God, you can imagine, somewhere like Nottingham where even the women's centre is full of troons. They're going to really look after women, right? That's what you know. And I'm just going to say this to all women like who may be afraid of coming to a Let Women Speak event. Um, the trans activists are coming, right? They are. They are. They're very excited. They're wanking themselves silly about intimidating women. I know it's such crude language, so I'm so sorry. Um, But they are very, very excited. They've practically used up all the tissues and toilet roll in their mum's house. So they are coming. They've been getting together making placards. Because ultimately they're this sort of person.
I use public toilets and I piss on the seat.
Very, very exciting. I can't tell you how exciting it is because I don't have a penis and I'm not an autogynephile and I don't enjoy invading other people's boundaries. But, imagine. Imagine the person you fancied the most ever in your life. Imagine that was the same sort of joy times 100 that you get out of intimidating women. Right? So we know where we are, right? We know where we are. So tomorrow at 1:00, if you've had enough, if you really want to send a message to trans activists that you're fucking pissed right off with this and you're not having any more, then you need to come. Maybe that was a bad choice of words after the way I've started this, but you need to start, right? You need to really think about this. When is it that you are going to take a stand? Because that lady in the tribunal, she basically said to the troon, no. That's what she said. And she lost her job. And now she's fighting for her job. Or certainly fighting for compensation. And it's despicable what happened to her. But do you know what's worse? What's even worse than an arm of the state, than a body of the state that's supposed to look after people, is the amount of women she must work with who didn't stand with her. Imagine the difference rather than one woman saying, I feel uncomfortable. If like 8 women have said, I feel uncomfortable. Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You other women working in the Fife Hospital, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you stand up together with your colleague and say no? This is why women, this is why, I hate to say this because I'm a woman. I'm really, really very much a woman. But I absolutely can't stand the way that women get together, even women that I know quite well, get together and thrive and bitch. Like something happened in the middle of last year, right, with a group of women. Do you know there's still, some of them are still bitching about it. It's 2025, it's February 2025, and they're still trying to trash my reputation. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. So that's just what I want to say. So as brilliant it is that that woman stood up and she said no to a man invading her space, and good on her. How many women have said yes to him? How many women have said that she's a troublemaker? Too many to name. But anyway, Nottingham. I'm going to play you a recording. Now, I don't know if we told Nottingham police that we were recording their conversation, but dear Nottingham police, I couldn't give a fuck whether we told you or not. As far as I'm concerned, I am doing my job as an informant of the public, informer to the public, as an activist and a journalist. So now I'm going to play you what some dipshit at Nottingham police said. They have seen the threats. They've seen the threats of assault against me and the women attending. They've seen it. And I'm just saying, if you're too afraid to come, and this is just going to sound harsh, and I don't want to sound harsh because you will be more than welcome. Everybody is really welcome. You could have been a troon yesterday, and if you've now realised the error of your ways, you are welcome. I don't care if you arrive late, as long as you don't arrive late and expect glory, which we often see. As long as you don't think you've arrived and you're reinventing the wheel by, I don't know, repeating the things that I've said, you are more than welcome. Every woman is welcome. There is a place for you by Speaker's Corner tomorrow in Nottingham, which is near the Brian Clough statue. Wasn't he done for beating his wife or something? I don't know. But anyway, that's where we're going to be. Now, the Troons came. The reason we're going to Nottingham is it's 3 years since we began Let Women Speak, being called Let Women Speak. It's when I decided to take it away from Speaker's Corner and take it around. First of all, it's just going to be around the UK because I appreciated that not every woman can get to Nottingham. And I wanted every single woman to have a go at actually saying the things that are stuck right here that they're just desperate to say. I'm just so pleased at how well it's gone and the lives we've changed. It's no coincidence that Riley Gaines and Megyn Kelly, who are absolutely instrumental in the changes to the laws in America that protect women, it's no coincidence that they were influenced. I've just spent a week with a woman who, so perfect. Every ed word she say ed, so influenced. I'm just so pleased that Let Women Speak genuinely has the power to change things. And let me just say, people sometimes say it's all about you. No. I'm the invitation, right? I get you there. The women are the party. The testimonies are the main event. I'm not the main event, but I'm just exciting enough to get you all to come to the party, right? But I'm not the party. I'm just the invitation. That's it. I really like that analogy so much. I'm not even sure that it works, but it just feels right to me. Anyway, so please don't be afraid, because women will come, and the fewer women that come, the more at risk we all are. I can't even afford security. But the police have to do their job. So let's see if the police will do their job. Are you ready?
Hello, Chloe. This is calling again. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you.
Right, so this woman is part of Let Women Speak Locals, and her and some other incredible women have been trying to get the police to respond and answer some questions about what they deliver on the day. Now, at what we do at Let Women Speak, contrary to some stirring rumours, is we contact the police way in advance. We get them to agree. We show them previous things. We tell them about the assaults that have happened against me or other women. Newcastle police, for example, Northumberland police were amazing. Bristol police was shit. Brighton police, the first time round was, well, both time rounds actually was shit. So it just depends. Manchester police were brilliant. So it just depends where we go.
I just wanted to ask.
But anyway, we deal with the police. We talk to the police. We send them loads of information, and then they come out and they make decisions on how they police.
With regard to, so obviously the Nottingham Against Transphobia are going to be in the place where we would like to be, and the police cannot move them along. However, are the police able to hold that protest group back so that we can relocate?
No, we wouldn't do that. We would just be there to prevent a breach of the peace, essentially, and that.
We won't hold the men back from you, women. We won't hold them back. We won't tell them they can't come forward. We'll basically wait till they hit you.
Coming to anyone there.
Okay.
We wouldn't get involved in any other way.
Now, does
unless,
that?
there is a crime committed, but we wouldn't hold space or hold people back. No.
What about? Sorry.
What I would do is probably contact the council. I don't know if you've spoken to them already through their outdoor booking process.
I just wanted to ask, with regard to stalking, are they allowed to? Does stalking count as a breach of the peace? So if there were men or even women who were stalking our attendees, is that something the police would get involved with?
Do you think we're there? Do you think?
Sorry?
That someone is being stalked? I wouldn't say that we're there yet, but
No.
We're just going to turn up to the Brian Clough statue to protest.
Well, it's
as
just
well as you are.
it's based on the other events.
Did you hear that? They're turning up to protest as well as you are. Can I just say, PC Chloe McThicko, we aren't going to protest. We are going to speak. This pisses me off so much. We are women trying to speak about our rights. We are not going to protest. Fucking hell. The police are supposed to understand
the lady
this.
was assaulted. So, you know, the protest groups have form. So they get very close, and then 2 men have been charged with assault. So obviously we don't want them to be that close. So would stalking be, you know, if there were men who were very, very close to our host or any and being intimidated?
It wouldn't come into the realms of that, definitely not. Stalking is a course of conduct, so it would need to be proven that it's happened on 2 or 3 or more or 10 or anything occasions.
Right, okay.
So
well, I guess what I mean is then getting up in the faces and screaming in our faces, does that count as a breach of the peace?
That would become more under public order.
Public order. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to establish.
It's hard to come up with examples, isn't it, just off the cuff like that?
Well, we have actual evidence. We have, and I've sent you the videos of what is said to us, and how women are treated and assaulted. So we do have evidence, which is why you engage with us.
That was dealt with, wasn't it, when you were across borders in other forces? Is that right?
Well, she was assaulted, so not really.
Yeah, and the person was arrested, is that correct?
So I just have to get assaulted and then they'll deal with it. So that's great, isn't it? So we're basically going to Nottingham tomorrow with the threat of trans activists threatening to assault me and other women. I'm sure they mean all of us. I'm sure they're very inclusive, because fetishy, pervert, violent men who want to intimidate women are very inclusive. So unless I get assaulted, like the police aren't going to stop me getting assaulted, but they might arrest someone if I am.
Members of the public, members of our own event. So we shouldn't have to police our own event. We're just concerned that we don't.
You know, like police at the football stuff. They don't intervene. You know, if there's like 2 mobs, let's say, I don't know, let's say I was really pissed off about little girls being raped in this country and I was quite angry. You know, the police just don't get involved in that, do they? No, they don't get involved in that at all.
I'm just trying to establish what constitutes, a breach of the peace in terms of keeping our attendees safe. That's all.
It means preventing any harm coming to anyone else, okay? And that works both ways, obviously.
Yeah.
A breach of the peace can come from you or it can come from them.
Oh, fuck off. Fucking breach of the police will come. Breach of the police. I will be breaching the police. A breach of the peace will come from women speaking about our fucking rights.
It all depends what happens.
Fuck off.
I do think that we're trying to guess what's going to happen, which is really hard to do, isn't it?
It's really hard to do, like with, you've only had 3 years of men coming along and like trying to attack you and trying to get in your faces and trying to stop you from speaking. You've only had 3 years of that. So it's really difficult to predict what these autogynephile wankers are going to actually do because in policing we don't look at past events. We just try and fucking guess.
I understand that.
Like I said, I can't tell you how many are going to be there, but I would speak to the people that are there, speak to the officers that are there, and see what happens on the day, really. It's hard to predict, isn't it?
I must say, the lady that's on our side, I love her sort of going, as if she's writing it down, speak to the people that
like
are
I said,
there.
we do have evidence of what's happened before in these instances when there aren't enough police, and like we have attendees that have been assaulted, like I said, and violence against women and girls is something that you're trying to...
Nottingham police, like their main focus is violence against women and girls. I'm not even taking the piss. I'm not joking. That is like their thing at the moment.
There's an opportunity to stop it.
Nottingham, she did it.
No, but this...
Can you hear how pissy she is? Can you hear how annoyed? Look, I'm just going to play that back again. So this is how pissy the police officer is. Like, what the fuck has happened to the police?
I understand that.
Like I said, I can't tell you how many are going to be there, but I would speak to the people that are there, speak to the officers that are there, and see what happens on the day. Really, it's hard to predict, isn't it?
Well, like I said, we do have evidence of what's happened before in these instances when there aren't enough police, and like we have attendees that have been assaulted, like I said, and violence against women and girls is something that you're trying to
Which is
stop.
absolutely
So
could have been reported at the
there's
time.
an opportunity to stop it.
In Nottingham, she did it.
No, but this event has happened before.
Also, saying someone's name like she did is so it's just patronizing. That's what I would do if one of my children, when they were little, if they'd kept hitting their sibling, I would be saying, well, John, that isn't what we do, is it, John? It's a patronizing. Using someone's name like that is a, like someone said, you can hear the fucking insincere grinning.
Here
you
3
can.
years ago, so and which is why they come into protest as and they want to banish our host from. And how are they going to achieve that? Through harassment,
if there is an incident,
which is a hate crime.
On the day,
You know, it is a hate crime, isn't it? If we feel alarm, harassed, or distressed, that's a hate crime. So therefore, we do expect action.
That's public order. It's not a hate crime.
What, not feeling alarmed and harassed and distressed? It is actually.
Yeah. It needs extra elements to be a hate crime.
Like what? I wonder what the extra elements are.
Right. Okay.
Not being a woman?
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, there's going to be officers on the day, and it can be dealt with accordingly. Absolutely, if something happens in front of them, it will be dealt with. Don't worry.
Don't worry about that. If you get punched in front of the police officer, we will maybe get a plaster, cold compress. Maybe we just won't stop it happening. But if it does happen, we'll be there to witness. So it'll be great for you. Brilliant.
For some reason, you've got that facility to call 101 or 999, and there will be a reaction to it.
If there isn't police presence, fuck me. Let me just tell you, Nottingham Police. If there isn't police presence, I'm going to come and do the fucking event at your station. Do you understand? If you don't come and protect us, we will come and do the event outside your fucking station.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, but you've done everything right in telling us what's happening.
You've done everything right. Now, what we'd like to do is fuck all. We'd like to not reassure you. Maybe you can spread it around so no one comes. And then, in many ways, it's like the trans activists have already won.
Yeah,
So
I know.
everything that you've done so far has really helped in terms of the police operation, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, well, that's all we can do, isn't it? Is to look at past events and try and avoid these things happening again.
Yeah, I think we're doing that. I think we're doing that, working together in terms of passing along information.
Yes, you are. Oh my God, Chloe, you really are. What? It's just inspiring. Hi, I'm really frightened. That these intimidating men are going to come and assault women. Well, if it happens, we'll be there to watch. So, in many ways.
Way. I really do think we're working towards that point, and then when it comes to it on the day, we'll deal with it accordingly.
Great. Very, very reassuring. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Oh, wasn't she great? Very reassuring. Anyway, the joy of it all. The joy of it all. Right, I have to be somewhere else, but I'm just look. This is what I'm going to say to Nottingham Police. So you're quite welcome to clip this little bit, dear Nottingham Police. If we turn up tomorrow at the Brian Clough statue around that area, Speaker's Corner, and there's loads of pervy fetishists who have the sole intention of trying to stop us from speaking, we're going to relocate to whichever police station is nearest and open. And by relocate, I mean right outside your fucking doors or inside. So you either come and you protect us because that's your job, or we'll come to you. Because I think at this point, I'm fucking sick and tired of kissing ass, sucking up that everybody else seems to do. I've just been told it's a 7-minute walk to the police station. So you come to us or we come to you. But I'm sick and tired of women being told, oh, there's other things happening. There's more important things. We need to let people rape some more girls. We're just too busy. We're too busy letting people rape girls to come and actually protect you in the street. We're too busy calling everyone the far fucking right to come and protect your right to free speech. Absolute disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Maybe this Chloe is just a moron. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know what they're going to do. Maybe they'll really turn up. Maybe it'd be great. But let me say to every woman who's within driving distance or travelling distance to Nottingham, come, bring your friends, bring your husband, bring your sons and daughters, bring your cousins, bring your grannies, bring everyone you can. Because they are trying to make us too frightened to go out into the public square, and I'm not fucking playing. I'm not playing this game. And to all you wankers that are coming out of your mum's basement with your mum's knickers on, let me just say this to you. I am not afraid. I will not stop speaking in public. You can...
I use public toilets and I piss on the seat.
You can do it again and again and again. You can try and intimidate us again and again and again. And until my last breath, I will not stop. So, to all of you people near Nottingham, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? And if you all come, every single one of you that can, then I promise we will win. To Nottingham Police, if you don't come, we'll come to you. And we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose.
Be home in half an hour. Maybe the air gave me the drive, for I'm all aglow and alive. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being